Vaccines deployed against the virus are successfully driving down caseloads. However, hospital deaths involving COVID-19 patients are now once again on the rise, fanning concerns over the long-term efficacy of current safety measures. As researchers continue to investigate the fatal nature of the virus, they have identified one key element which they believe could shed new light on the matter, and pave the way for new preventative measures. A team of researchers, led by the NYU Grossman School of Medicine, revealed that a buildup of coronavirus in the lungs is one of the likely causes behind the steep mortality rates seen during the pandemic. The study showed that people who died of COVID-19 had on average 10 times the amount of viral load in their airways, compared to severely ill patients who survived their illness. Researchers cautioned that this may be due to frequent course of antibiotics given to critically ill patients. Lead study author Imran Suleiman, adjunct professor in the Department of Medicine at NYU Langone, said, "Our findings suggest that the body's failure to cope with the large numbers of virus infecting the lungs is largely response for COVID-19 deaths in the pandemic." COVID warning as new most mutated variant so far mapped, and it's already in UK. Researchers had previously argued that simultaneous infections, such as bacterial pneumonia or overreaction of the body's immune defense system, could explain the heightened risk of death. The team felt compelled to clarify the role of secondary infections, immune cell populations and viral loads in COVID-19 mortality, according to the lead author. In order to do so, they collected bacterial and fungal samples from the lungs of 589 men and women hospitalized with COVID-19 who required mechanical ventilation. A subset of 142 patients who received a procedure to clear their air passages were also included in the analysis. Don't miss, "I Am Going to Die," Stephen Coogan opens up on his health struggle. Insight: vitamin B12 deficiency, symptoms occurring in the hands, legs and feet, tips, dementia, 3 lifestyle habits increasing risk of the brain condition. Insight: the researchers monitored the amount of virus residing within the airways to identify the microbes present, and survey the type of immune cells and compounds present. The evidence, however, did not implicate a secondary infection as the cause of the death, according to the team. Findings showed that patients who died had on average 50% lower production of an immune chemical that targets the virus, compared with patients who survived the illness. This so-called immune chemical consists mainly of customized proteins which are part of the body's adaptive immune response. The study's senior author Leopoldo Siegel said, "These results suggest that a problem with the adaptive immune system is preventing it from effectively combating the coronavirus. If we can identify the source of this issue, we may be able to find an effective treatment that works by bolstering the body's own defenses." The findings come as recent official figures revealed the virus is claiming 100 lives a day on average across the UK. Scientists and academics investigating the profiles of those succumbing to the virus found that, despite catching COVID at relatively similar rates, men are still dying more than women. However, the risk of severe illness and death from COVID-19 remains extremely low in children and teenagers. Senior officials at the World Health Organization, WHO, have cited stagnating vaccination rates in poorer countries as one of the driving forces behind COVID-19 deaths. WHO Europe Director Hans Kluge said, "Last week there was a 100% increase in the number of deaths in the region. One reliable projection is expecting 236,000 deaths in Europe by December 1. Kluge said high caseloads of the virus could be attributed to the more transmissible Delta variant, an exaggerated easing of restriction and measures and a surge in summer travel. Related articles. Steve Coogan Health, actor discusses depression and addiction. The 5 signs in your nails. You have a vitamin deficiency. Blood cancer symptoms, the sign when you sleep to spot.